And so I was just looking back at some old audio I've had from Justice for Men and Boys, and I was told that the number one cause of death for men under the age of 45 is suicide. The number one. It is absolutely stunning. And this information isn't commonly known because nobody actually cares. There isn't any effort to find out why this awful tragedy exists. It is amazing how men simply do not care for themselves. There is some biological flaw, some behavioral flaw, which means men are entirely outward focused. They do not look at themselves and study their condition and try and understand why they are the way they are. I really cannot understand why this is the case. Why do men simply not care about themselves? How can we fix it? I've tried hard to show the issues, to explain how things are. I think I've proven them to be. I've displayed and showed the issue, the variety of issues rather. But men don't want to know. Men are not interested in their own welfare. So I don't think that men are battling misandry and they're not battling feminism. Men seem to leave it alone. They don't want to know. They want to get on with living and doing their thing. And men bear misandry as a fact of life. And I think at my basic level of understanding that it amounts to the simple fact that men are addicted to women. Men are addicted to sex. Men are addicted to romance. And like a drug user, they behave in whatever way needed to satisfy the addiction. The men will tolerate any abuse, any mistreatment, because of their addiction to women. I myself have made the decision to not seek romance with women anymore in my life. I was thinking it would be extremely difficult and maybe impossible to manage going forward. I'm thinking now, however, that I see the potential misery in life caused by romantic relationships with women who were toxic in a variety of ways, and in the main, I wouldn't know how to find a woman who wasn't a danger to me, who wasn't self-interested, who wasn't misandric. I doubt my ability to find such a woman. So I'm thinking that my attitude towards women is not to be hateful or to describe them as being hateful. I think many of the actions of women have been hateful. I don't think that there is any point in describing the whole of womanhood as being toxic. When I've used the word toxic to describe women, it is the behavior of women that is toxic. It is not women themselves. It would be irrational to say something like that or to believe something like that, rather. It's the actions and behavior that I'm addressing. As to the nature of women, definitively, I'm not in a position to make that description. It is what it is. My thoughts and actions have been about analyzing behavior. As to the cause of that behavior, I can't say. I can guess, I suppose, but I couldn't say for sure. And that's not really my interest. My interest is looking at seeing to the welfare of men, opening men's eyes to their mistreatment. So I'm more about addressing behavior and actions rather than the reasons for that behavior and the reasons for those actions. I really do wish I had the answers. I think what I mainly have are questions and proof of the situation. And I've analysed the situation at great length. And I have suggested what I can, shown the situation as well as I could. I wish I could have made an impact. And I wish I could have opened more men's eyes. I haven't succeeded very much, but I do hope that, some men can do more. I would be interested in knowing what's going on in this area. I've been out of the loop due to injury, so we'll have to try and find out the state of things now. I don't have that much hope because unfortunately men are the way they are and women are the way they are. And that is why we are where we are. That's a lot of ours, I do realise.